Content. Have you ever wondered how soap bubbles come to life and pop in a matter of seconds? It's a fascinating process that involves science, chemistry, and a bit of magic. Let's dive into one unique random fact about soap that will make you appreciate the art of bubble making even more. The soap bubble that wouldn't pop. One of the most interesting aspects of soap bubbles is their ability to create a temporary outer space around themselves. When you blow a soap bubble, it forms a thin layer of air trapped inside a film of water and soap molecules. This creates an environment that's essentially its own little world, separate from the surrounding air. But what makes this space unique is its behavior when light hits it. Soap bubbles exhibit a phenomenon called total internal reflection. When light passes from one medium to another with a different refractive index, like from water into air, it can bend in strange ways. In the case of soap bubbles, the light gets trapped inside the bubble's surface, bouncing around until it exits the bubble. This total internal reflection creates an illusion where the soap bubble appears to glow or shine brightly under certain lighting conditions. It's as if the bubble is radiating its own little light, making it seem like a tiny lantern in midair. But why does this happen? The reason lies in the unique shape of the soap bubble and the way it interacts with the light. When you blow a bubble, it forms into an irregular sphere or ellipsoid shape. This shape creates an angle between the incoming light rays that makes total internal reflection possible. When light hits a soap bubble at a shallow angle, it can enter the surface without getting reflected back out quickly enough to leave the bubble. As a result, the light gets trapped inside the bubble's film, bouncing off the molecules and sending it back into the air in all directions. The soap bubble that wouldn't pop now. You might be wondering what causes a soap bubble to pop in the first place. It's not because the bubble is inherently weak or fragile. Rather, it's because of the way we interact with it. When we touch or rub against a soap bubble, our skin and hair can create tiny scratches on its surface. These scratches act as tiny windows for the surrounding air to rush in and fill the gap between the molecules. As the air rushes in, the pressure difference between inside and outside the bubble creates a stress that eventually causes it to pop. The soap bubble that wouldn't pop. So there you have it, a brief glimpse into the magical world of soap bubbles. Next time you blow some bubbles, remember that they are not just simple balls of soap. They are tiny little spheres of light, color, and wonder that defy gravity and delight our senses. In conclusion, the science behind soap bubbles is full of fascinating phenomena that make us appreciate the intricate beauty of everyday objects. So go ahead, grab a bar of soap, some bubble solution, and get creative. Who knows what wonders you might discover?